Hey everybody, welcome back to another Face-Off Friday. Today, since Attn GINTER is new this week, we're going to go ahead and do a face-off of this year's Attn GINTER, which is over on the right, against last year's Attn GINTER over here on the left. I can tell you right now that the price of 2025 Attn GINTER is absolutely crashing. It has gone down on blowout cards by $50 in 2 days. And the price of 2024 Attn GINTER is $350 a box on blowout cards. So this should be a pretty easy victory for 2024. It might be a bloodbath. It might be a blowout. In fact, initially, I was thinking about doing the 2025 box, opening it all up, and then seeing how many packs it took of 2024 to beat the entire return on the 2025. But I figure we'll just do it the old-fashioned way and rip all of the packs and all of the boxes. So let's go ahead and get into this. Yes, I might seem a bit bearish on Attn and GINTER for 2025. It is. I've not enjoyed it so far. I'll just be straight up with you. I think it's nowhere near as good as last year. We had a great time last year, and the year before, Attn GINTER's been good the past few years. Not this year. So we'll talk a little bit more about it. We got Steven on the left. He's got the 2024 box with all the good rookies in it. That $350 box over there. And the new box right here is for Jason Myers. You can see the comparison here. Just even the size of the boxes. It's the 2025 box is about twice the size. Twice the height. Same amount of packs and all that stuff. The big difference is you only get 2 hits now in there. And when I first heard that, I kind of gave Fanatics the benefit of the doubt and thought, okay, it's going to be one less hit, but they're probably going to improve the value of the hits. They're going to give us better hits. And I haven't seen that yet. Maybe it's just been a bad first case that I've ripped through, and a couple of the case breaks I've seen, maybe they were just bad too. I don't know, but we'll see. Here's Jason Myers. Let's see what we can find. Let me know how you feel about this year's Attn GINTER. I can't give it anything over a D, maybe even a D minus. Like I said on Blowouts cards, it came out at $200 a piece. I actually found a case where, I think it was yesterday morning, I bought a whole case of these so I could send them off to Patreon members. I thought I had a great price. I paid $165 per box in the case, was the average price per box. And then later on in the day, they went down to $150 a box. So maybe I'm just a little bit sore about that. Losing out on some savings there. But anyway, let's see what we can find for Jason. Again, there's 2 hits in the box instead of 3. Also, it seems like they've done away with the hot packs. Or hot boxes. There used to be 1 hot box per case, which is 1 per every 12 boxes. And we're going to start off with an auto right off the bat. I do like autos, and it's a Richard Fitz rookie auto to start us off. So this is typically this would be your hot box parallel card. What they've done basically is they've just, instead of putting it all as one big chaser item in a case, now it's just distributed throughout the packs. It's probably the same amount of foil cards per case. Just a lot of times it's almost 1 per pack. So I'll take out the best 5 cards. The way this face-off works is the top 5 cards will be the what we judge it off of. There's a Drake Baldwin little Attn GINTER back right there on that mini. Here's Jason's next one. It's just 2 hits. Typically, it's 1 hit per stack is what we usually see. Nolan Arenado right there on the foil. We got a mini there of Tom May. And these World Series cards, kind of cool. Shows the World Series celebration after the final out of each year. I think that's a pretty nice one. Don't mind that. I also have noticed it seems like there's fewer weirdo cards this year. Not too many, but I would say there's probably about, I'd have to look at the checklist and really break it down, but it seems like there are maybe 30% less. It just seems like the weirdo card spots aren't getting quite the same amount of cards as previous years, which might be a good thing because it's more of a baseball heavy release. Got the Tyler Locklear on the black mini right there. A couple more foils. Really no numbered cards in this. I mean, there are some, but they're extremely rare. The only time you're going to see a numbered card is if it's going to be a rip card. Those are typically numbered to, like, I don't know, 99 or less. There's also a couple filigrees that are, I know that the orange filigrees are numbered to 25 because I pulled one of those. Those are tough to find, though. And then, of course, your hits can be hand numbered as well. We don't have much to go off of so far. Another little Allen Ginter back right there of Cal Ripken Jr. I've got 2 cards put down in the maybe pile. I should probably start taking out some more. I don't know, Moises Ballesteros, is he making the top 5? It's like a 50-cent card, but we'll see. Here we go with this next one. Got Luis Angel Acuna right there. I would expect eventually we'll find a nice refractor of a decent player or something like that. An Ohtani refractor would be pretty nice. That would probably be the best card in the entire box if that happens. Right now we got a Richard Fitz auto. Again, these boxes are currently, there we go. Ohtani on the silver foil. We'll take it. That might actually be worth more than the Richard Fitz. It's going to be close. Let's see here. Bob Gibson is coming up first. We've got the silver filigree. That is typically it's a box hit. Sometimes you might see another one in the box. Max Muncy right there. But they're not all that much extra valuable. I'm going to take a look right now and just see, because I haven't checked Allen Ginter prices since this morning. It's almost like watching stocks and crypto go up and down and stuff like that. But Allen Ginter's been going one way since it's been released. Yeah, I could pick up a box right now if I wanted to for $145. There's a guy out in Missouri selling a case for $17.40 for 12 boxes. And I see a couple people, because there's this website that tracks every trade on this website. There's some people that bought it earlier today for $130. Somebody bought a case for an average price of $130.42. Man, that's less than Topps was selling them for on release day. Topps was selling these for $150 on release day. I think the pre-sale was $130. Sorry to be so negative. Allen Ginter's got me this year. It's got me in a mood. I've been making my top 25 list, by the way. We're going to do that series. So that's a good thing to look forward to. The top 25 countdown of 2025. Trying to place everything in, think, okay, it's really just my opinion. There's no like stats on it, like this box went up this amount. You know how, like, for example, this box released at $150 on Topps website on release day, and now it's trading for like the same price for a 0% improvement. Whereas something like Bowman Chrome released for $300 on Topps website on release day, and now that same box costs $480, almost $500 for a hobby box of Bowman Chrome. So that obviously has shot up in price, which obviously makes everybody realize that it's a good product. So yeah, Bowman Chrome will be up near the top of the list. We'll say top half, so we don't give anything away. But that series will start tomorrow. There's our Pujols on it's card number 1 of the set, actually, on the foil. Let's see what else we got. Still looking for our second hit, and I'm not so sure we'll even get it, to be honest with you. I've had a few boxes now. We had Camille's in the video yesterday. We had 1 or 2 in our breaks. It only had 1 freaking hit. There's a Matt Shaw. Matt Shaw rookie card on the Chrome. That's not too bad. It might make the top 5 here. Ohtani. I think Ohtani's probably my number 1 card right now, the Ohtani foil. Kevin Alcantara, it's a rookie and it's a refractor. The refractors, you don't see those too often. It might be 1 per box. Again, that's different than the foil. So foils are just about on average 1 per pack, and the refractors, you might see 1 per box. So that Alcantara is probably going to make the top 5, especially because I'm not even confident we're going to have a second hit in this box. We still have 6 packs to work with here. Let's see what else we can do. Al Kaline right there. Joe Torre. If I would have stuck to my original premise of how many 2024 Allen Ginter packs will it take to beat an entire box of 2025, that would have been interesting. I'm going to open the whole box, but I'm still going to stick to that and see how many. I'm going to guess 5 packs is all it's going to take. We'll see. And again, we still have another hit that should be coming. There's 4 packs left. We'll see, though, because we're running out of time. We've got this random dude named Rust, Paul Rust, an actor, comedian. Another Allen Ginter back with the Clemente right there. Joe Carter, World Series Champions card. We are down to our last 2 packs, and we don't have our second hit yet again. There was a couple people in the comments, too, that said, hey, Jabs, that happened to me, too. I opened up my Allen Ginter box that had 1 hit in it. Maybe this will be it. No. Well, we're down to our last pack. Let's see what we've got. And once again, Allen & Ginter gives us 1 hit. Stay away from this product, folks. This product sucks. Just don't even. 2025. I mean, I know I have a bunch of it for the breaks and stuff, but I'll try to put other boxes in there with it. Like, I'll just kind of mix it in. Like, okay, we'll do update, we'll do tier 1 and stuff, but I'll just slip in an Allen & Ginter box here just to get rid of them. Man, that product's terrible. So, Jason Myers, I did the same thing. I did do the same thing for Camille yesterday. She only had 1 hit. Here's a free silver pack. It's like a $30 value. And, man, wow. Let's see what we can find value-wise here. The best card, if not for the Ohtani, this would just be an absolute bloodbath. I'm putting that Ohtani the number 1 spot. I would guess that card might be able to fetch $20 around there. Then we got Richard Fitz auto. I'm guessing this card might fetch $5 to $10. After that, it's just, I don't know where we go from there. Probably Kevin Alcantara is going to be in the number 3 spot. And then after that, I'll go with, I guess I'm going Matt Shaw, the only half-decent chrome rookie that we got there. And then I'm going to go with the paper James Wood over the silver filigree Max Muncy. Well, you know what? Since Max Muncy's a semi-decent rookie and it's a parallel, I'll go with that one over the James Wood by just a tad. So that was the lineup there. Man, does Allen Ginter ever suck for this year. Previous years, like I said, are great. But this is based off of probably about a whole case now worth of rips that I've done. And, man, I don't know if it's been a bad case, but I've also watched some today as well. And other people are just struggling along with us with these people that are breaking this. So, I don't know. Sorry to be so negative. I love to bring you great hits, and I hope that it's going to happen here. Steven Bertinacci's got this entire 2024 box. As I go through, I'm going to see how many packs does it take to beat that entire 2025 box. Allen Ginter, like I said, it used to be good. People used to love this. We used to do fan votes every now and then where I'd say, hey, guys, pick what box you want to do a break on next. And anytime Allen Ginter was on that list, it was always getting a lot of support. And another thing, you used to get big old box toppers in them. Wasn't that nice? That's gone. All right, so we'll take these out. There's 3 stacks in there, and there's 1 hit per stack. I don't know if this whole problem with the hits being missing is because they try to go with a snazzy new box and make the product look bigger and cooler. But yeah, it's a garbage product. The 2025 Allen Ginter. There's the box topper. We'll start with this. And these go for, you might think it's just a box topper. You can find triple rip box toppers, which I don't know if you remember, but those would sell for $200 to $300 a piece. If you got a big triple rip box topper, and they would come maybe 1 in every 2 or 3 cases or so. They're really, really great. Even so, I could tell this is not a triple rip box topper because it's just thinner. But even so, this Jordan Lawler, you might be able to sell that on eBay for $10. I used to see those all the time listed for $9.99 and up. If it was a better player, maybe even $15 or $20. Let's get into this. Allen Ginter from 2024. How many packs will it take to beat the 2025 entire box? I guess 5. Basically, I'm just guessing where the hit is. I think 1 hit might just do it. So the first pack doesn't have anything going on in it. There's Shohei Ohtani right there, and right off the bat, we have hit number 2, Michael Harris. It's a game-used bat relic, and I'll tell you, this is not going to do it. That Ohtani is definitely better than the Michael Harris. So, although this Michael Harris will likely make the top 5. It's not going to beat that foil Otani. All right, so it looks like we're probably going to end up opening at least half, taking at least half the box to get to the promised land here. Going to need another hit. Junior Caminero rookie card right there. That's a nice one. We got the Mariano Rivera on the black and a Bumblebee card. Next pack up. Slamming Sammy Sosa right there. We've got the Emmett Sheehan. That's going to be a chrome card. Unfortunately, not a hot box here. So if this would have been a hot box, every single card outside of the inserts would have been this Otani, just like that Otani, the foil. Next pack, not much going on there. The rest of this stack, by the way, these are all cold packs. I could just tell you from opening so much Allen and Ginter, you get 1 hit per stack. So there's not going to be anything much in here unless we get super lucky. Maybe find, I think the rip cards can be really anywhere. There's those X-ray cards. Those were kind of different. Next one up for Steven. Ted Williams right there. And our last pack from this stack. And you'll notice that there's probably not going to be any numbered cards. That's just the way Allen & Ginter's always been. It's not just 2025. It's like that. Extremely rare to find anything numbered in Allen & Ginter. All right, here we go. On to the second stack. So far, Michael Harris. The good thing about 2024 is I can't remember a single time, and we opened probably like 10 cases of this throughout all the breaks. I don't remember a single time where we were shorted a hit. Here we go with pack number 2, and right there, that'll do it. That should do it. It's a rip card. Oh, no, it's not a rip card. It's Jose Altuve. I thought for a second, doesn't that corner look like a rip card? It's Jose Altuve. Game-used jersey card. And that was, sometimes that was my complaint about Allen & Ginter from previous years, and that's why I gave 2025 a big chance. A lot of times, you get an Allen & Ginter box and you have 3 relics in it, which is cool to get 3 hits, but, you know, an Altuve relic might be $5 to $10. That Michael Harris is probably about a $5 card. So right now we've got $15 cards, $15 worth of cards or so. And this box costs $365 on David Adams. It's $350 on blowout cards. Everyone playing for the big rookie autos in this, I guess. And it's not out of the woods that 2025 might pull off the upset of the year and hang on to win this. Wouldn't that be crazy? Man, I'm just going to hang my head in shame and be in a bad mood the rest of the night if that happens, because it means we got absolutely nothing from these 2 boxes. And this is $500 worth of boxes between the 2 of these. You got a 150 plus a 350 box here. There's Chuck Norris. I'd love to find his autograph. That's one I never was able to find, the Chuck Norris autograph. That would have been awesome. Every year, Topps puts something cool like that in. We got actually a gold filigree coming up. It's going to be a Hall of Famer, Tony Oliva. Now, the gold filigrees, I wish they were numbered to 50, but they're not. Still, that's definitely more rare than the silver filigree. Might be, I don't know. I'd have to look up what those go for. It might be the best card so far. It might be able to beat the relics. We're down to our last pack here. Taking a look at the old ticker here. I think I'm going to have to move the show for whatnot back a little bit. Joe Mauer, there's this silver filigree. Currently, as I'm filming this, it's 9:06. I was out at basketball all night watching my daughter's basketball game. They ended up winning in overtime. So, first game, got their first win. So, that was nice. And sure, hopefully it was worth it, since they literally spent all day long preparing for it. They got an early dismissal at 2 o'clock. And they just finally, they're still not home yet. All right, anyway, here we go with this last pack from 2024. Face-Off Friday. We got a bunch of new releases on the way, by the way, next week. It is going to be, Archives comes out next Friday. I think Topps Black and White comes out also either next week or the week after. I know that Chrome Update comes out the 10th. That's next Wednesday. That'll be a huge one. We also have Heritage High number coming out the week before Christmas. So there's a bunch coming. Here we go. Think I see a hit. It is going to be an autograph. It's a Junior Caminero /10 rookie red ink auto, and there you have it. That will do it. Man, if I would have just opened that stack first, it would have taken 2 packs to blow that first box away. This Junior Caminero is his rookie auto. It is hand-numbered 1 of 10. What a hit right there. And man, Steven, I'm so glad that we got you the big value from the box that we were hoping that we would get. That is what you need to bring Allen Ginter every single time. Charging the prices that you are, give us a decent auto like that, and it's over. This card is the best card of the entire video. Caminero with his, 44 home runs last year, 100-plus RBIs. And that's even better. That's a red ink rookie, hand-numbered /10. Fantastic card right there. I'll have to bust out the computer, look up the comps. So, man, that just is awesome. So, Steven, congratulations. I actually gave Steven a flash sale because it's Flash Sale Friday and we're running flash sales today on Whatnot. I said, okay, guys, for the next 10 minutes, I'll flash sale this 2024 box for half price. So Steve got this entire box for half price, and it really worked out. I said, otherwise, I'm just going to keep it. That always happens when I keep it. I end up getting a big hit, and then I feel guilty about it. Like Caminero would have been nice, but if it's going to go to somebody, I'm glad that it's going to one of our Patreon members. So, Steven, congratulations. Let's see what else we got. There's Ellie De La Cruz, rookie, and a Colt Keith refractor as well. 2 packs remain. Shota Imanaga, rookie card right there. No Paul Skeens signing yet in this. And here's our last pack for Steven. Go ahead and round off the top 5 here just for kicks. Silver filigree of Matt Strahm in there as well. I'm going to go with probably the gold filigree as my number 2 card. I'll go with the Altuve as number 3. I'll go with Michael Harris relic as number 4. And then the 5 spot, since it is a refractor and those are a little more rare, I'll go with the Colt Keith, even though he had a down year last year. So that is my lineup. Not even close. The 1 card Junior Caminero just did it. So congratulations to Steven. And folks, thank you very much for watching this one. We've got limited breaks tonight in our Whatnot stream. I'm only running 3 of them. So very, very limited. And they are, I think, both approaching being sold out. I just don't want to sort a lot tonight because I just want to get all the cards in the mail before noon tomorrow. But we will be doing flash sales. So I've got a couple cases earmarked. I'm going to be selling off these whole bunch of cases. Buy the pack for cheap prices, and you can buy as many as you want. You can even buy, for example, if I'm doing, say, 2019 update. I think I've got a case earmarked for tonight from 2019 update. If you buy 24 packs, you get the whole box. So you're guaranteed an autograph or a relic. Basically what I do, and the reason I do these flash sales, is like I just want some silver packs. So I rip the boxes, I take the silver pack out, and then I just, send the packs on their way. So flash sales tonight. I'll look around and see some other stuff. I might do some blaster cases and some stuff like that. But it'll be a kind of a relatively short show. We're starting a little bit later, so maybe only an hour or 2. Come on by and check it out. Our next big break show is on Sunday night on Whatnot. So there's a link in the description so you can see all the upcoming shows. We also have our top 25 of 2025 countdown starting tomorrow with number 25. And I hope you can tune into that. So thank you very much for watching. Have a fantastic rest of your Friday night. And I'll see some of you in our flash sales tonight over on Whatnot. Good night, everybody.